It's good to be back in Renmark with local Member of Parliament Tim Whetstone, taking a look at a part of the River Murray which has now already peaked. We know that this significant flood is moving down the river towards towns like Wakery and Blanchetown and Manham, and up here near the Victorian border in the Renmark community the peak was a couple of days ago. So fortunately for this community, the protections like the levee banks that have been built by the local council and local private landowners in some cases have done their job. They've kept this community safe. We've got to still be vigilant, and you can see this behind me. This is Bookmark Creek, normally a couple of meters wide at the most, now many meters wide. So we do have to be vigilant. We need to keep watching out for the safety of these communities, but at the same time we need to shift quickly to recovery. The Liberal Party is calling for people to be able to get back on the river as soon as possible. People on the river in their tinnies and their boats means people visiting this community and spending money. It means the tourism economy staying alive, and that is so important. We've had an announcement from the government that people can now start fishing from river banks. That's great, we called for that, but now let's get people back in the river. There was a trigger to close the river. That was when the river reached 179 gigalitres in volume. We think when the river drops to that, which is probably in the next day or so, we should get people back in this river. I want to thank everyone who's been involved in keeping the Riverland community safe. As the peak now passes, we turn our minds to making sure that communities like Blanchetown and Wakery and Manham and beyond are safe. But for now, fingers crossed, Renmark's past the worst and we can move to the future.